In a recent divorce case file, Jeannie Mai accuses Jeezy of child abuse and neglect. Following their divorce, Jeannie Mai has described specific instances of alleged violence by Jeezy. The most recent document in the divorcing couple's divorce case was filed in Georgia's Fulton County Superior Court on Thursday, and it contained Mai's allegations of domestic abuse, as USA Today examined. In response to the sole survivor rapper's request earlier this month for the court to void the couple's temporary agreement during their divorce proceedings, which temporarily resolved issues like a parenting plan for their 2-year-old daughter, Monaco, the former daytime TV host of The Real has filed. Mai expresses in the paper her worries about Monaco's safety in the event that Jeezy is permitted to see their child without the temporary order they had previously decided to be in place. As per the documents, a mediated agreement was reached by both sides in February, when Jeezy was asked to furnish a list of all the firearms in his home and guarantee that they are locked up before he spends time with their kid. Mai asserts that he has refused to comply, arguing that because of purported abuse Mai has experienced in the past, their kid is not secure with her father. Jeezy said in a statement shared on Instagram on Thursday, "The claims are not only untrue but also extremely upsetting, particularly from someone I held close. This is a stupid attempt at malice to damage my reputation and upend my family." He continued, "It's depressing to see the deception and manipulation at work, and for now, my top priority is being an involved father to our daughter while I pursue court-mandated shared custody. Rest assured, the truth will prevail through the proper legal channels." Jeezy's agents have been contacted by the Gossip Time for a comment. After 2 years of marriage, Jeezy filed for divorce from Mai in September, claiming that their union was irretrievably broken and that there was no hope for reconciliation. According to Jeannie Mai, Jeezy has shown neglect toward their 2-year-old kid. 117 pages long, she filed a Mai requests that the court sustain the mediation agreement that the parties reached in February and mandate that Jeezy deal with the matter of inventory and storage of firearms. Due to past outbursts of physical violence and verbal abuse against and his eldest son, has valid concerns as to ability to appropriately parent a small child, the paperwork adds. She states that in 2023, Monaco's 6-year-old daughter discovered his firearms in different parts of the kitchen, and that he discovered an assault weapon in a zipped-up Louis Vuitton suitcase that had been placed on the dining room floor. During his visitation period, Mai claims Jeezy has been neglectful of properly supervising their daughter, including the time he supposedly left her seemingly unattended as she was doing a performance at the November 2023 CMG Gangsta Art Tour. However, Mai stated that the two are setting up parenting time for May in light of Jeezy's recent promise that the assault gun is not inside his Atlanta house. Although Jeezy does not feel Mai is acting maliciously or with specific intent to harm, he claimed in a December filing made prior to their mediated agreement on temporary difficulties that Mai has acted as a gatekeeper when it comes to exercising parenting time. Jeezy says that Mai has meddled in his connection with Monaco, which is causing confusion and tension between the parties and is working to stifle the development of his relationship with his daughter. He emphasizes that this interference is not malicious. In a response, Mai filed on April 25. She stated that Jeezy had constructed a false narrative wherein he attempts to villainize the mother of his child. She refuted allegations that she kept Monaco from her father, saying the two had spent time together in February and March of 2023 in addition to November and December of 2023. Mai went on to say that the 2-year-old's inability to abide by the terms of the parties' mediated agreement was the reason he was barred from seeing the child. In his divorce decree, Jeezy asked for Monaco to be shared with him. In her filing, Jeannie Mai claims that Jeezy hit her in the face and shoved her downstairs, has a history of threats, violence, and bodily harm. Mai writes, when Jeezy persuaded before their marriage that he had changed and that his history was behind him, she believed him miserably, but as evidenced by the abuse suffered during their marriage, this has not proven to be the case. In her application, Mai details 3 incidents of domestic violence in 2022, one of which she claims involved Jeezy hitting her in the face with a closed fist in January 2022 in Miami after she begged the driver to leave them alone. She claims that after the purported incident, the two called their therapist and pastor to seek counseling. She added that she had informed the couple's therapist about another alleged violent event that occurred inside a car.